Hello FPL managers and welcome back for another video. Today we go over the ultimate wildcard guide for Game Week 9. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe as it really helps out the channel. If you haven't already, check out some of the other Game Week 9 content that we've put out so far, and with that being said, let's jump into the video. So taking a look at the best Game Week 9 wildcard goalkeepers, starting off with Vicente Guaita. Guaita's coming in at £4.5 million, and Crystal Palace probably have one of the best fixture runs up until Game Week 16, which can hopefully help Guaita out from a clean sheet standpoint. There are a couple of other good goalkeeper options going around right now, such as Pope at over £5 million, but I do think Guaita could be one of the best value picks. Crystal Palace face Chelsea, Leeds, Leicester, Wolves, Everton and Southampton from now until Game Week 14, which are definitely fixtures conducive to more clean sheets for them after they're surely building on their last clean sheet in their most recent game. Let's take a look at the defenders now. Reece James has to feature in a Game Week 9 wildcard squad, as we've touched on previously, Chelsea do have some very good fixtures coming up, and of course Reece James always offers that good attacking potential. Looking at Reece James' next 4 fixtures, he's got Crystal Palace, Wolves, Aston Villa and Brentford, which are 4 fairly decent fixtures from a defensive standpoint, but of course the main real contributor for Reece James' points is his good attacking output. In just 5 games so far this season, Reece James has already recorded 1 goal, 1 assist and 1 clean sheet, and of course with the good upcoming fixture schedule, I'm sure Chelsea will increase their clean sheet output. Despite playing 2 games less than most defenders, Reece James still has the second highest expected assist amongst all players at the back with 1.4, only behind Pascal Stroke, and he also chips in with a very good XG of 0.57. This figure actually ranks 7th amongst all defenders, so definitely a very good option to have with great attacking potential. Moving on now, Jack Cancelo does go into this side. I have seen a couple of other wildcard teams with Trent Alexander-Arnold in there, but I still think Man City have the better fixtures over the next 3 game weeks before you move on to Trent in Game Week 12. Man City face Manchester United at home, Southampton at home and Liverpool away in Game Weeks 9, 10 and 11, which in my opinion is slightly easier than the Liverpool fixtures, and Man City's defence has looked way more solid. Man City's defence has already picked up 4 clean sheets this season, and Jack Cancelo has paired this with a goal and an assist, so definitely one with great potential at both ends of the pitch. In fact, amongst all defenders so far this season, Jack Cancelo does rank first for expected FPL points with 42.51. He's got a good balance of goal and assist potential as well, taking on 8 shots, which does rank towards the top amongst all defenders, and he's also attempted a handy 6 assists. So for me, a good idea would be to hold Cancelo for the next 3 game weeks before you move him on to Trent in Game Week 12, and with this squad set up currently, there should be enough money in the bank to facilitate this move. Kieran Trippier is the other starting defender here, as for me at £5.4 million, he is one of the better value defenders in the game, as he does rank towards the top for FPL defenders for points so far. Currently he does sit 3rd for total points output with 35 points across his first batch of games, and he's already picked up 1 goal, 1 assist and 3 clean sheets. He is on corners and free kicks for Newcastle as well, which does increase attacking potential, and Newcastle do have some good fixtures from a defensive standpoint as well, especially with Fulham, Brentford, United and Everton as their next 4. Newcastle do have some pretty good fixtures up until Game Week 16, so until that second wildcard becomes available, I would say Trippier is a pretty set and forget option. James Justin is the other starting defender here, as he's coming in at £4.3 million and looks to be excellent value, as he has already provided 2 assists for Leicester. Leicester's defence has been very leaky so far this season, already conceding 22 goals in their first few games, but they do take a good fixture swing with Nottingham Forest at home in Game Week 9. After this, they do face another promoted side in Bournemouth, and then Crystal Palace, Leeds and Wolves are the next 3 after that, so definitely a very strong next 5 set of fixtures, where at £4.3 million Justin could prove to be very strong value. Let's now take a look at the midfielders. It is a fairly stacked midfield, starting off with James Maddison. If managers don't have enough funds to complete this team, you can go for Martinelli in for Maddison, as it does allow for extra money to be spent around the squad and does make the move from Cancelo to Trent a little bit easier. But of course, as we touched on with Justin, Leicester do have some very good fixtures coming up, and Maddison has been amongst the goals this season, picking up 3 goals and 1 assist already. Definitely a very good output for a player that hasn't played too many games so far this season, so I would expect him to score very well over the coming game weeks. Mo Salah does step into the wildcard squad, as he comes in place of Kevin De Bruyne from the Game Week 8 wildcard team, as I do think Mo Salah is now the better premium option. Just because Manchester City do have the blank in Game Week 12, I'd probably prefer having Salah now, as Brighton at home in Game Week 9 isn't the worst fixture, and then Liverpool and Manchester City do face up against each other in Game Week 11, which is a pretty even fixture for both players. Plus, after Game Week 12, Liverpool do have a way better fixture on than Man City, so that is why I would prefer Mo Salah in the team to prevent too many transfers being made down the line. Wilfried Zaha steps into the midfield, as I really like him at £7.2 million, as I do think he could be one of the highest scoring mid-price midfielders after he's made a great start to the season. Of course, as we touched on with Guaita, Crystal Palace have some superb fixtures from now until Game Week 16, and these fixtures arguably are the best out of any team. So since Zaha's already put 4 goals on the board this season, I am hoping he can continue this great form, as of course he is getting lots of chances for Crystal Palace, plus he's on penalties as well. Raheem Sterling is the second premium in midfield, as we have gone with a triple premium wildcard team, as I do really like this as a differential to a couple of the other wildcard teams to escape the template. Chelsea do have some good fixtures coming up, and Raheem Sterling has been in good form for them this season. He also picked up a goal in his most recent Champions League game as well, so definitely he's in the mood for goal scoring. Sterling has also produced 3 goals and 1 assist so far this season in just 6 games for Chelsea so far, so definitely one with very good per 90 stats. In fact, amongst all midfielders, Sterling does have the 7th highest expected FPL points per 90 with 6.18, and he actually has a very good goals per 90 of 0.52. Furthermore, his XG per 90 of 0.46 actually ranks 4th amongst all players in the middle of the park, so definitely one to look out for, as he's always arriving at the back post. Looking to the forwards, it is a fairly template forward line of Mitrovic and Haaland as the starting 2 players here, as these 2 players are 2 of some of the best FPL assets in the game right now. Mitrovic at around £7 million at the moment does look to be incredibly good value, and of course Fulham do have some very good upcoming fixtures where I would expect him to continue his scoring run. On the other hand, Erling Haaland has been scoring in most games for Man City so far this season, already making it 11 goals on the year, plus a handful of goals in the Champions League. So for me, despite Man City having the blank in Game Week 12, I still would be looking to hold on to Haaland in this period, as it clearly is the best FPL asset in the game. Now looking to the bench, Ward is the sub goalkeeper, as you can always rotate him with Guaita, especially this week with Leicester having the much better fixture, if you do prefer the defence this week. Patterson is the defender, coming in at £4.1 million, as he's got a good fixture of Southampton at home this week, plus Everton have recorded 2 clean sheets in the last 2 games. Andreas Pereira is the sub midfielder at around £4.5 million and could be rotated into the squad if anyone in the starting 11 doesn't have the best fixture, and Cameron Archer comes in at £4.3 million as the backup forward. Thanks for watching today's video. If you guys want to become a channel member, then click the join button down below and get featured on the members board at the end of the videos, just like Philip Ash here. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to show support for the channel, and click the notification bell. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.